Okay, welcome back to the channel. Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Thanks for watching. Today, as you can see, I've made a lot of progress on the OV-10A Bronco. This kit is by ICM, and I think when last we looked at this model, I had completed the cockpit area, and as you can see, it's ready to go at this point. I've got the vehicle assembled for the most part. As you can see, I left off the canopy, which I tend to do. I only tend to apply that at the very, very last moment of the build. I've got the paint job on, decals are ready to go. So you can see now we're at the stage where I'm going to start applying the wash. You can see also I've got a bit of a gloss coat on the vehicle. This is important when we do a wash. We want the liquid to run freely into the crevices and the cracks and everything that we're trying to bring out with the wash. So yeah, that's where we are with the vehicle. This is the decal scheme that I chose. The decals are from AOA. This is my first time dealing with those decals, and they are phenomenal. They give extensive background on the vehicle and the specifics of the decals. I was massively impressed, and any chance I get to work with AOA decals in the future, I will jump at it. The decals rested nicely. There's very little silvering. The decals didn't even fold up on themselves. That's something that I've been dealing with AFV Club decals in particular when I build armor. But these have just responded beautifully. I can't say enough good things about this decal company. So if you get a chance, try out AOA decals. All right, we're going to jump right into the wash here. I want to talk a little bit about some of the preliminary stuff here. As you can see, I've got our Turpenoid I'm going to work with. Let's go ahead and talk about the colors. What I'd like to do is go ahead and use titanium white and ivory black to mix a gray color. I don't want to do straight black on this vehicle. I don't think it would work, at least on the white portion. I do want to go a little bit deeper though to get through to the olive color. So we're going to have to kind of get kind of a darkish gray, I guess, is ultimately what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's go ahead and start to apply the wash. I'm going to start with a small brush here. I'm not quite sure how I want to apply this at the moment. It might be that I'm going to want to use a larger brush, but let's just start with this here. Okay, I'm going to go with a larger brush, partially because, well, a couple reasons here. Let's see. I just want something to carry the paint to the surface. I'm having a hard time finding something. Okay, that might work. All right, let's get a little bit more on as we move along here. I want it to be a little bit even. And a larger brush will help with this. Okay. All right, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get a paper towel because I'm reminding myself that this is going to be pretty messy. So let's go ahead and get ready here. All right, good. I don't need to deal with the inside of the wheel wells. Those have already been, they've already been taken care of as far as a wash is concerned. Okay, we're ready now to start removing the wash. As you can see here, it's fairly dry. I'm looking very carefully for any sort of wet spots to see if it isn't dry yet, but it looks like it's pretty much ready to go. So, first thing I'm going to do is start with a brush, and let me pick something. This might work. Okay. All right, I'm going to start on one of these surfaces here and just kind of wipe in the direction that the aircraft moves, okay? And kind of see what happens. All right, I'm getting subtle streaking. Good. Okay. To get a little bit more aggressive, I'm actually going to end up using a Q-tip. So let's go ahead and start removing some of this. Good. You can see it start to lift off. As I'm moving the Q-tip up and down, I'm sort of spinning it so that I get a cleaner surface to work on. And let's do another pass here. You can start to see the effect that we get. You can also start to see why we go in the flow of the aircraft. All right? These streaks, some you may decide should stay because they create an appropriate weathering effect. Right? In that case, then the streaks are at least going to be going in the flow of the aircraft. All right. Let's go ahead and continue with a brush here. Okay. I don't have to go in the flow of the aircraft, by the way. I can also go side to side. And this helps remove more of the material. Okay. But ultimately, I think at the last couple of brushes ought to go in the flow of the aircraft. But you can see how effective this really is. Alright, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit subscribe. Bye.